Hi folks, Dan Dell here with Southern Remarketing, where we sell diesel trucks of all shape, form, and description. Sell them only on the internet. And if you watch many of our videos, you're probably used to seeing my dad doing the talking here at first, but it's hunting season and he is in the field, so I'm gonna stay here and do some work. Today we've got probably one of the cleanest trucks we've ever had. It is a 2015 Ford F350 Super Duty Platinum, four-wheel drive, diesel, got it all. I'm going to take you on a test drive in a minute, but first I'm going to give you a little quick walk around of this truck. First of all, you can see it's got the big steel craft bumpers front and rear, and part of the reason it has these, we had another red Platinum last year that we sold, and it had, the bumpers were both dented, and it wasn't that much more expensive to buy these steel craft bumpers. Well, I put them on because I was driving the truck, but we recently sold the truck and I decided to go ahead and just upgrade this truck since it already matched. So you can see it's set up, it's got tabs, you can mount lights here, got a couple of scratches, no big deal. You can put a light bar here, and down underneath there's of course there's a block heater, but this big tray, that's a heavy duty metal tray where you can mount a winch. Now, I'm not the type to just go off playing in the mud for the heck of it, so I didn't bother with the winch because I've never been stuck, even when it was on my old truck that I drove every day. It's also got the hooks so you can hang some shackles on the front for tow hooks. But looking down the side, you can see this sucker is straight as an arrow. I'm not going to say there are no rock pecks or no dings anywhere, but if there are, I can't find any. I don't see any of them. You look underneath, see how clean it is. No issues. It's got alloy wheels. It's got the chrome package, got the chrome tow mirrors, got the chrome tie downs in the bed, the alloy wheels, chrome exhaust tip. But just look inside. This truck is just about as clean as they come. Now, I'm used to selling 200,000 and 300,000 mile trucks, so a lot of stuff I point out you may think, well, of course, but because usually I point out how nice they are, and well, this one's supposed to be nice. But anyway, you can see under here, a little dirty for me walking around driving it, but carpet underneath brand new, automatic headlights. You can look in these door jambs and see this truck has not spent much, if any, time off-road. It's got all the equipment. I'll show you that in a minute. Moon roof, got a sunglasses holder, got your garage door programmer, automatic dimming headlight. But just look down here. I mean, they're perfect. It's a Southern truck, so no issues with salt or rust or anything. I like these seats. You can see you can lock them with the key. There's a big one here and a small one over there. Of course, power sliding rear window, rear defrost. It's got inverter. There's outlets front and rear for 110 volt. There's your 12 volt. Got your vents. Got all that good stuff. Look at the cab corners. The best thing about this truck, I thought, is you look at the bed. Look how clean it is. This does not, I don't think this thing has seen any work whatsoever. It's set up, it's got the factory gooseneck fifth wheel hookups. They're there if you need them. If you don't, you know, the bed's already flat. Now, one thing that's helped is this truck came with a big bed mat laying on it. We took it out. If you want it, let me know, we'll throw it back in. But it's obviously, it's done its job. It's protected the bed. You can look back up under here, it's got the extra leaf springs, got the tow package and all. No rock pecks though. Does have the tailgate step. Look how clean it is. I mean, I'm just not used to seeing beds that are this clean. If I was going to keep it, I'd be torn between putting a spray and bed liner in it or just leaving it like this because it's so nice. But I don't chunk a lot of stuff in my bed, so if you do, you may want to put a bed liner in it. But you can see, got the tailgate step, which is handy, especially if you're like me and getting old. But look in the back, you can see the tailgate. great shape. Got the big Steelcraft bumper. It's got the parking sensors integrated. Got the trailer hookups integrated. Got a giant receiver hitch. There's your chrome exhaust tip. You can look down the sides. Of course, it's like I said, it's just perfect. You can look at the line on the front of this bed and see nobody slammed their four-wheeler into the front because it's perfectly straight. Back here, got the nice wood grain storage. You can adjust those however you want. Just really not much to nitpick on this truck. Got the big oversized Nerf bars, got power seats on both sides, heated and cooled. Glove box is clean. Dash is perfect. Just a nice, clean, issue-free truck. If you have any questions about this truck, give me a call. My number is 601-376-9869. Be glad to answer any questions you may have, talk about price. And I mean, you know, if you want to go buy one new, you spend $80,000 or more. But that's why I've never understood buying a new truck, because you can get one like this a couple years old that's just immaculate, and you can spend a fraction of what a new one costs. And it just doesn't make any sense to buy new, but people do. And somebody bought this one new, and now somebody else is going to reap the rewards of a bargain price on a truck that's still under warranty. 5-year, 100,000 mile drivetrain warranty. I'm not sure on the bumper to bumper, but it's still new enough you can add it if you want it, and it won't cost you an arm and a leg like an older truck. But just a solid, clean, nice 2015 Ford F350 Platinum, 4-wheel drive, diesel, loaded up. So we appreciate you watching. If you're interested, give me a call, 601-376-9869. Now I'm going to show you under the hood, take you on a test drive. Okay, before we go on a test drive, I'm going to show you a few things under the hood. First of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how this truck came in. So you may see a little dust on it, whatever, but the main thing you can take away from under this hood is this truck hadn't been off, it hadn't spent its life out in the mud and, you know, getting stuck and all that mess. Because what happens is you get out in the mud, start splashing around a lot, that muddy water hits these bare aluminum pieces like this and turns it this shade of brown that you cannot get rid of no matter how much you scrub it. And not an issue with this truck. Batteries are good. They even still have the little blankets around the batteries. But main thing I want to show you is you can see no blow by. Not even any smoke. Although smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. You'll see a lot of these 6.7s have smoke, but I had one with 15,000 miles that smoked like a freight train, but it was a steady stream, so it wasn't a big deal. The main thing though is you can see, set the oil fill cap down, doesn't blow off. Now if it blows off, that means you got blow by, and that's just engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. It's not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but it's just a sign of wear, and this one doesn't have any. So now we'll hop in, take you on a test drive. Okay, now we're in the truck. Before we get going, just want to show you a few things. First of all, you can see it's got power folding mirrors. They also power extend. They go all the way out, come back in. This truck has the Sony speaker system. Got about 182 speakers. I'm exaggerating. It's got memory seats, automatic headlights, fog lights, power adjustable pedals. On the dash here you can see, now the average miles per gallon is a little low because we just got done towing a 9,000 pound camper, but and probably doing about 75. You can get a lot better mileage, but anyway, the main thing I want to show you you can see all the gauge modes, transmission, compass. It's got apps. You can see when I turn the steering wheel. Well, this is the wrong screen. Trailer disconnected. But anyway, it'll show you, like, if I put it in 4-wheel drive, You see the it of course disables the traction control in 4-wheel drive, but see the front lights to the front axles light up blue, so you know it's locked in. You can turn it back off. See, you can turn the transmission traction control system on or off. It has your exhaust brake, tow command, driver and passenger separate temperatures, navigation, of course. And one cool thing is, if you have the subscription to Sirius, you can get map overlays of the weather, like rain, clouds and stuff on top of the map. And if you're on a trip and there's accidents, it'll pop up and show you, accident, do you want to reroute, all that cool stuff. More storage up here, got USB and auxiliary inputs, more power plugs to go in right there. Going back to the screen though, you can see heated, cooled front. Both front seats are heated and cooled. Has a heated steering wheel. There's all the rest of your climate stuff there. You can connect your phone. You can do everything through here. Like, you can hit the button for the voice command, say call mom or Sirius channel 8, and it'll do all that for you. But the nice thing about Super Duties is it still has all the buttons, which I like, because I'd rather hit a button when I'm driving down the road than try and hold my finger just right and hit it in the right spot. But you can see console is nice, got a big deep console, more power outlets, ton of storage. When I put it in reverse, you see the backup camera comes on and works just like it should, which that's a handy thing as a backup camera, especially if you mess with trailers much. Now you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work once we get going, because I'm filming with one hand, driving with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. So even though the video may come out a little shaky, rest assured the truck itself has a great ride and drive, so there's no issues there. One thing you can take away from all these bumps and potholes and stuff I'm running over is this truck is quiet, it's tight. There's no squeaks, there's no rattles or any of that. And I should watch myself really, because I know, this is a 50,000 mile truck. There's not supposed to be any, but usually we sell these trucks with 200,000 and 300,000 miles, so I like to point stuff like that out, but not really something you would expect anyway on a 50,000 mile truck. The windshield doesn't have any cracks in it. Got one little star over there on the far right, but it's maybe an inch or two off the side of the pillar, so not really a big deal. The wood grain on the steering wheel, perfect. There's just really, I can't really nitpick this truck. You might could nitpick something. Maybe there's a bulb out or somewhere, or I don't know, but it's really hard to nitpick it. And the cool thing is, it's still under factory warranty. So you get a 5-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty on these trucks, which is nice. Good to know, when you're out traveling, that you're covered. And these 6.7s, the 15s and up, have the bigger turbo, bigger injectors. So they have 440 horsepower versus 400 for the 11 to 14s. Although the mileage is pretty much the same, didn't really hurt that. And if you decide you want to delete the DPF system or crank up the power, you can turn these up a lot higher than the older 6.7s, because the older ones, their turbos and injectors were pretty close to being maxed out. But these trucks aren't. They've got a lot of extra reserves, so there's plenty more you can do to them if you want to turn them up. Now we're leaving this stock because, well, first of all, it's still under warranty, and second of all, it may sell somewhere where they have emissions testing, so we're not going to tamper with that. But if you're interested in doing that and turning it up and all that good stuff, call me. I'll be glad to explain it to you, what the benefits are. You can turn the power way up. You can maximize fuel economy. You can get rid of having that keep up with that DEF fluid, although really it's not that big a deal. I drive one of these every day, and maybe every few months I have to top off the tank. It's not really an issue. But if you're interested in getting rid of all that garbage, like I said, call me, 601-376-9869. I'll be glad to discuss it, what it costs, what it does, the benefits, and all that. I'm not going to get into it here on the video, but I'll be glad to talk to you about it. If you want to fly in, drive this truck home, you can. I wouldn't hesitate to load my family up in it and go anywhere. See, I let go of the wheel. Doesn't pull to the left or right. Doesn't vibrate or pull when I hit the brakes. All that stuff's good. Like I said, I try and nitpick our trucks in these videos because most of our customers are buying sight unseen, and I don't want to get bad feedback or hard feelings or anything over a rock peck or something. But there's really, I can't really find much to nitpick. So I may have a lot of uhs and ums while I try and think. But one cool thing is it's got the tow haul mode, of course, and you see the plus minus on the shifter. What that does, you can pull it down in M and shift it manually, or like if you're towing, you don't want it shifted in and out of overdrive, so just lock out fifth. So it's always, you know, it shifts first through fifth, it's not to sixth. And you can go all the way down as low as first to where it won't ever come out of first, which that's handy, especially if you're pulling and you're in stop and go traffic, so it's not banging around hunting for gears and stuff. So that's a handy feature to have. And like I said, it's got, I don't know of anything this truck you could ask for if this truck doesn't have. It's got the moon roof, it's got the heated and cooled seats, it's got the heated steering wheel, it's got the automatic climate, it's got tow command, it's got the factory Sony stereo system. There's speakers all over the place. There's a sub behind the back seat too, so if I had the right, I could pull the right channel up here. I don't know how well it would come across on the video, but you can it'll thump pretty decent. Excuse me. Like I said, if you want to fly and drive it home, we'll pick you up at the airport, no extra charge during the day, during the week. We'll come do the paperwork and everything, let you get on the road. However, if you're like most of our customers, you're from the Northeast or the Midwest, you're buying from us because we got good deals and we got rust-free vehicles, because we don't salt the roads down here. It's not needed, but we understand that a lot of you may not have time to spend several days flying or driving down then driving home. So with that being said, if you're interested in this truck and don't think you have time to come get it, don't let the idea of shipping it turn you off from buying the truck, because I know a lot of people get online and look at these price quotes and that scares them away. Well, most of these guys you find online, they're not actually shippers. They don't have a fleet of trucks at their disposal. They're just brokers, and all they do is they'll charge you hundreds of dollars and call it a deposit, but all it really is their fee. And they all use this one website that's not open to the public to book loads and post loads for people to find and stuff. Well, we've cut out the middleman. We've joined that website. We pay their gigantic joining fee. We pay their membership fees. We pay their posting fees. So basically, we can offer our customers wholesale rates on shipping. We don't charge a markup or anything like that. We don't get anything out of it. It's just a free service to our customers. We will find somebody to haul your truck to you. And all you do is when they drop it off, you pay the driver for the shipping, and that's it. So if nothing else, you're going to save those hundreds of dollars you'd have paid a broker to do the same thing we're going to do. And regardless, you're going to save money. And like I said, we do it for free. If you're interested, shoot me a text or an email with your zip code and I will come back and give you a good ballpark figure on shipping. And if you're not in a hurry, we can save you even more. We'll post it for a lower amount and wait for a bite. But keep in mind, if you're anywhere near Houston or Austin or Dallas or Memphis or Atlanta or pretty much anywhere in the state of Florida or Texas, basically, we can get you an extremely good deal on shipping. So just contact me and I'll let you know some quotes on that. Most people are surprised by how cheap it is. Now, if you live out in the middle of nowhere, it's going to be more. What really helps is if you can at least come to an interstate. You know, if you're out in the sticks 50 miles off the beaten path, nobody's going to want to do that. So at least, if at all possible, come on and get to an interstate and meet them there, and you'll get a good deal on shipping. So if you have any questions about this truck, give me a call. If you want to know about pricing, you want to know about deleting it, turning up the power, we can do lift kits, we can do pretty much anything that you want to do to a truck, and more than likely it'll be for a lot less money than you could get it done yourself. So if you're interested in any of that, just give me a call. We can discuss the options that are available and go over everything with you. We can discuss price, we can discuss shipping, any of that. These 6.7 engines, which I love these 6.7s, they are a vast improvement over the older ones. Although I don't have a problem with the older ones like a lot of people do. We sell a bunch of them. But these 6.7s, they're nice and they got a bunch of power, and you can turn them up, and they got all the fancy gimmicks and doodads that, you know, you may think, I don't need all that crap on the dash, but trust me, once you've had it, it'd be hard to go back. I can tell you that from experience. So, like I said, if you have any questions, give me a call, Dan Dale, 601-376-9869. Be glad to answer any questions you may have. Look, we appreciate you watching our video. Oh, and before I go, just let me show you the dash here. I just like to show the dash before the end of a video so you can see for yourself that there's no warning lights, there's no service lights, none of that on. And again, not really an issue on a 50,000 mile truck, but I'll show you anyway just so you can see, because it's easy to kill a light with a scanner and then take a picture, but if there's a problem and you haven't fixed it, then as soon as you start driving, that light's going to come right back on. So that's why I like to show the dash. But as you can see, no issues. So thanks again for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Take care.